Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the AlphaCraft server. I am at the Wilderness Base at the bottom of the Wilderness Mountain. I'm going to try and build up this base just a little bit, because all we've had is this blooming great big platform here, and a shelf, and the nether portal behind it. That's all we've really had on this base. Now, I do want to develop the mine, but the mine is not the base. The mine is just the mine. At the minute, it's being the base because I've got nothing else out on the base, because it's just a big platform. You get my meaning. But before we do that, I want to do something in the AFK fish farm, because I might need to go and get an empty bucket first, actually. Bucket. Thank you. Actually, what I could do... Right, I think about... So I'm just having a ponder to myself. But if you look in here, I've set up the AFK farm, as you already know. But I'm just going to come down to the bottom. And I put in a little disposal area. But this is entirely manual. And it's a pain in the bottom. So what I think I'm going to do... I'm just going to change the way this is all set up. Because look, it's full of stuff. Look, loads of stuff. Most of it's rubbish, but it's full of loads of stuff. I'm just going to grab the leather, because actually the leather's quite useful. But a lot of the stuff it's got, I'm actually never going to use. So what I want to do is, I'm going to... He says, thinking out loud. Have I got any cobble? No. I'm going to take those 2 blocks just for the moment, so as I can use... Oh, they're bird poo blocks. Didn't look properly then. Right, I'm going to go 1 and 2. And I'm going to look at... See, that's the... Right, so all of the barrels from here... Oh my goodness, they're all full. I hadn't realised they were all full. Oh, for goodness sake. And all of the hoppers from here. And what I'm going to do... Oh no, it's going to be full of stuff. I need the barrels. Give me the barrels. Oh, I didn't think this one through, did I? Oh, for goodness sake, where's the barrels? They're there, they're right at the bottom. Ah, no, this is not the way it was meant to be. And I imagine that's all full as well, isn't it? And as a result, it won't go in there. Oh, what a disaster. Let's, how am I going to do this now? Because all of the... To be honest with you, all of this stuff is a bit rubbish. If it despawns, I'm not going to lose really any sleep, because I can just re-grab it. There isn't any leather in there. But I really wanted the barrel. Give me the barrels, for goodness sake. I had a bit of a panic there, because not only did I have everything out, but I pressed Q instead of W, and I've not rebound my key. And I threw my diamond pickaxe, my Unbreaking Efficiency for Fortune 3 diamond picks that I've been working so hard to get, into the crowd of stuff that was on the floor. So I had to literally, I banged down the barrels, which I eventually get by, you know, just like by lobbing stuff out like this and this, and it cycles it through. And I ended up getting the barrels, which meant I could place the barrels down, which meant that I could fill the barrels up with stuff, and then obviously it all went better. Better is the word, yes. We'll use the word better, shall we? So now what I can do is what I was going to do. Although, why have I only got 1 hopper when there's... Did I put hoppers in there? That wasn't right, was it? Hang on. Right, so let's come up here. So what I want to do is I want to get my barrels, and I want to put a barrel there and a barrel there. And what we're going to do is, where's that hopper gone? Give me that hopper. We're going to get this hopper, and if it will let me, we're going to point it into that. Yes, it will. So it will go from that. Well, I've gone down the ladder. It will go from that hopper and round and do like that. So for some reason, the hoppers have gone. Where have the hoppers gone? That's really bizarre. There is, however, an enchanted book there, which can go into my enchanted book emporium. Right, so where are the hoppers gone? There they are. Silly hoppers. Right, so if I then... Trouble is I've got to... Right, so what I need to do is I need to get some blocks. I use the bird poo blocks for the time being. And the blocks need to go there and there. Is that going to work? No, because then I've got to turn these around. Oh, no, but that's okay. That's okay. He says, so, which means that's got to be a barrel. Yeah, then that is okay. That is actually all right. Good. So I know where's my. So I'm thinking out loud. This is not being the most efficient avo, is it? Right. So let's pop that into that one, which has worked. Yep. I can then come around and pop that in there. Pop that in there, and I've got one left, which I should have. Yep. And if I then take that out and that out, I can get that out from there. This is literally the worst way of doing it, isn't it? Right, so I pop that there, get this last hopper and pop it there. So theoretically, if something goes into that top barrel, it will go down, 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 down. Yeah? Have I got that right? I think I have. Right, what I am going to do though is I need to decide what I'm going to do with all this junk. I need these barrels back, but for the time being, I think what I'm going to do is yeah, I'm going to take this barrel down, which will give me a load of stuff. Did I actually get the barrel? No, of course I didn't. So if I put that there, get that out like that, get that out like that, get that out like that. Cycle through them, cycle through them, cycle through them. Why is the one that you want always the last one you pick up? That's what I want to know. Come on, barrel. There you go. So I'm going to get that barrel and put that barrel there like that. So now theoretically what I could do is I can start to pick this stuff up, and if I come up here, whoops, if I could even walk, if I come up here, I can then lob stuff into this barrel. It'll all go down to the lowest thing. I'll put that in there as well because I don't want that. Coming all the way around, all the stuff that I don't want, I do want that. Oh no, I do want that. Oh, right, I have to go and pick that up. Cooked cod, raw cod. I want the redstone comparator. I don't want that, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. You get what I'm trying to do. And I can fill up this top thing here. That'll slowly drip through. And I can repeat that for everything and restock my system and get my barrels back. And as a result of I can just lob them in here, can't I? I don't have to go all the way up to the top. And as a result of me kind of meandering my thoughts at you, we will have what we know that should have. Where is it? There it is. I'll have those back. Perfect. This is all going to work out. So I have made some rubbish redstone circuitry in a cramped space. Yes, ignore the fact that I've used granite and diorite, please. It's the only blocks I had at my disposal. So what I've got this dropper facing downwards. I'm going to put that lava there, and then I'm going to put the diorite there. That blocks in the lava, which means that if I turn, so we've got that obviously full of stuffs. This, oh, sorry. That has not got anything in it, but with this circuit here, if I turn off this torch, it'll unlock the hopper, and we should end up seeing stuff flowing through, he says. So if I turn that off, there we go, stuff is starting to flow through, and that will be going, yep, and that will be going into that lava, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. That's the theory. Anyway, that's the theory. Now, I've not got a safety switch on this one, which is dispensing all the stuff into the thing and then pressing the button to dispense the lava to burn it. But you know what? I just have to be careful. Is there stuff that I want to keep, though? Let me just... That might be a fun little combo, mightn't it? Why don't I take that? I'll take the lily pads. I'll take the tripwire hooks. I'll take the nautilus shells. Everything there pretty much I'm good to go. So I'm going to collect all the stuff out that I want, and then I'm going to turn this puppy on, and I'm going to empty my system out. So I have floored the floor in bottom slabs. So that means that nothing has spawned down here, although I've got light here anyway, so as I can see what I'm doing. But that is chugging away still. It's all good. That's going to get rid of everything. And I've transferred my half-decent items. Actually, I'm going to get those saddles because you never know. You might need the odd saddle every now and again. That's that. I'm just going to pop the fish that I... Have I got raw cod there as well? Yeah, I do. Let's pop that cod there too. I'm going to keep hold of those things. And we are good to go. Should we get on with an actual episode? Every time I come out this door, it seems to be nighttime. Well, I had recorded the genius content that got these cows and these sheep into these opened enclosures here. But unfortunately, OBS has let me down. And as a result, I've not got the actual content, which is a real shame because actually it was quite funny. Funny because it was an opportunity for you to laugh at me rather than anything else. But what I have done, just to recap again, is I've moved the cows and sheep. Let me come around the other side so you can see. I've moved the cows and sheep so as I can access them from here and feed them up and breed them up, and they love me because I've got all of this stuff. And let me come in here. Whoa, I fell in. But I can breed them up and love up. And I've got ladders to get out the enclosure. Get out of my way to get out the enclosure on both sides. Perfect. So I can breed them up lovely. What I don't know what to do about are the pigs. The pigs, which are newly acquired, do not yet have a home. And as such, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put them. But so you're going to sit there for the time being. Have I got any carrots? No, I don't. And I'll worry about what I'm going to do with you in a minute. But what I do have to do is start thinking about what am I going to do with this platform. But given that the sun's going down, I think I might have a sleep first. I am at the highest point of the base so far. And what I want to do is I want to extend this kind of little shelf thing that I've made so far. But I'm trying to make this so as it's sort of goes... not necessarily round, but has a hole in the middle. Because I want to be able to look up. Well, kind of. I have some plans. But I want to be able to look up through the hole in the middle. So I'm sort of wondering how I'm going to achieve that. And I think what I'll do is if I come out like this with these bottom slabs. These are all bottom slabs so they won't spawn mobs on, which is brilliant. It is a pain when you want to build on them, but we'll worry about that another time. That's the least of my problems right now. So if I come around here, didn't want to do that. Take that back, pop that in there, and if I start to create arms and branches that way, how far across was that? Was that 1, 2, 3? I thought so. Right, so crouch. 1, 2, 3, and I just zigzagged in, didn't I? So it's got to be symmetrical, otherwise my teeth will itch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then I need to fill it in on this side as well. So I'm going to carry, hang on, that's that one. So that's that one and that one, that one and that one, that one and that one. Is that right? Oh, we're winning. We're getting there. I've got to go some bit further, but we're getting there. It's coming together. So I've got kind of, well, it's not a circle, kind of the diamond shape there sorted out. So I've just put in some posts at the top sides here, and I want it to obviously be in the same place. So look all the way up and position yourself in the right place, and then look down. You should be in the right place. If I pop that there like that, yeah, I think we are. We should be all right. If I then come down, how's that? There you go. That's perfect, isn't it? So I need to do that on the other side. We've also got the added challenge of these ones here, but I don't think they're much of a challenge because I reckon if we pop it. I didn't mean to put that on there then. If we pop them here, where are we? If we're looking down at that, where are we up here? That could be bang on, you know. That could be just about right. And we've combined the two levels accidentally on purpose. That's all right. How is that possible? 1, 2, 3. Should be... So because the hole isn't in the right place. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that mean that's not lined up as well? Well, that's lined up. How can that be lined up and that not be lined up? Right, well, I'm going to put this up here because I'm pretty confident that this is meant to be lined up. Mathematically, it can't not line up, surely. That's got to be right. I need to work out. There's something wrong with the inner workings of this diamondy circle. I need to sort that out. I'll do that in a bit. And we'll come along and do this last one here as well. This is going to be interesting because the terrain is more challenging. So we are looking at that one there, which means we want this one. There we go, and because that doesn't work for me at all, that needs to go into a large set of ground, and then we come up there. Let's try that one. Not high enough yet. I think we did it. I think more through luck than judgment. I think we may have actually just worked that one out. There we go. Sorted. I reckon that's, see, that's not straight either, is it? Or is it? No, that is straight. I need to sort this out. I'm going to go away, and when I come back, this is going to be perfect. We got there in the end. I had to draw a cross across the middle to actually get it sussed, but we did get there. Thank the Lord. My head was aching. I don't mind telling you. It was more complicated than it had to be, and it was just a single row along that side that wasn't quite right, and it had thrown the whole lot off. What a nightmare. Because of that, I need to go and rest my head. So I am going to call it. If you have enjoyed that video, please remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.